Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, hi, my name is Gbemi Abiola, welcome. So today I have a really exciting video for you guys, and that is the MCGRATH Divine Blush Collection. You guys have been asking me to review this collection. When will I talk about it? When will I demo it? You're a Pat stan. Why haven't we heard anything from you about it? I am here today to fulfill your wishes. All right. So yeah, I try to pick up everything from the collection, all the lip products. I got a couple of the blushes, the highlighter, the palette, and I'm just here to demo it out and just give you my thoughts. So if you're interested, please keep on watching. If you're not, please stop right here. It's not worth your time and effort. So let's go. This is Pat McGrath's summer collection. I think year she does a few major launches, and this summer's major launch was the blushes. So last year's summer major launch was the Divine Rose 2 Mothership palette. I think since that palette came out, I think that was a palette that triggered everybody to ask for her to make blushes, and she's finally come out with blushes. In this collection you get the Voyeuristic Vixen eyeshadow palette, which is this really gorgeous neutral palette. You have a duochrome shade, 2 regular shimmery shades, and a matte in here. A brand new highlighter, which this is the Divine Glow highlighter. This is, I think, her 4th round of doing a highlighter. She already has the highlight balms, the highlight trio. She has the Celestial Divinyl highlighter, the Divine Rose 2 highlighter, and then now this. So this is her fifth round of highlighters. You have 2 brand new Divinyls. You have Divine Rose 2 Divinyl, which is this. It's a beautiful kind of rosy pink color. The Divinyls on me are more like balms. They're tinted balms. And then you have Flesh 7, which is the latest Flesh addition to her lip line. And then you have a brand new lipstick, which is called Dream Lover. I have not touched any of these things, you guys, yet, so these are basically all brand new, which is a brand new nude. She has a lot of nudes already, but this is a brand new matte Trance, so you know I had to cop that. Of course, the blushes. So I picked up 2, which is, I picked up Rose Venus, and then I also picked up, God, I hate this packaging, the button press one. I picked up Paradise Venus and Electric Bloom. These were the 2 that I had my eyes on. Finally, we had a re-promote, which was the Earth Angel lip gloss, which is a permanent lip gloss in her collection, so you guys can pick this up at any time. Palette is $58, so it matches all the other Luxe quads. The blushes are $38 a piece. The highlighters $48. The lip fetish balms are $36 each. The matte Trance standard $38. And yeah, there were also 2 brushes in the collection. I did not pick them up because I just simply did not want them. And yeah, you could also buy these in kits as well. So you can buy the entire blush collection in a set. You can buy trios, pick and match your trios. You can buy the everything kit where it comes with the blush and the rest of the products. The lips, you can get them separately, so you can pick and choose what you want, and that's what I like about Pat. She just doesn't offer them in individual pieces. You can also buy them in kit pieces, which will kind of help reduce the cost a little bit, kind of like a bargain bundle deal. This is what the blush compact looks like compared to the packaging for the quad, so it is smaller. Also, the quads, it does not have a button push here compared to the blush and the highlighter. I don't really like the button push kind of click mechanisms, because sometimes they're just really hard to get open. This is kind of hard to get open. It doesn't want to properly open. So, I don't really like this little button push thing, but it's just the same sleek packaging. It just doesn't have the PMG embossed logo on it. It just has Pat McGrath Labs just on the blushes and the highlighter. Now that you have all that information and I've showed you every product, I'm gonna demo these out for you guys. So let's zoom into my face. What I'm gonna do is I'm going to do the Divinyl balms first and swatch them out for you guys, because like they're more like lip balm type things and I don't want to have to like do everything, put the lipsticks on, gloss on, and then take it off. So I'm gonna start off with the balms. So this first one is called Divine Rose 2. With the Divinyl balms, I have the other 6 Divinyl balms. They're really good. I just throw them in my purse for when I want something on my lips. I need to throw a tint on my lips. My lips are looking a little bit dry. So yeah, but this is Divine Rose 2. It's a really pretty color. So that's what it looks like. Really, really pretty color. This is giving me like my lips but better right now. But yeah, this is Divine Rose 2 Divinyl. Next up, we have Flesh 7. So like I said, this is like the newest addition to like the Flesh mini line that she's launched. She's released like lipsticks, Flesh glosses, and those are all lipsticks and glosses, but this is the first like non-lipstick or gloss. This is a balm, so yeah. It feels like the Flesh Astral Balm. It just looks like the Flesh Astral Balm, which I have. So if you have like the Flesh Astral Balm, you'll be fine. You don't really need this. But it is a cute color. I would keep it in my purse for just something to throw on my lips, because it is hot and my lips tend to chap a lot. So this is really cute though. It's a beautiful color. Now time for the new lipstick. So this is Dream Lover. It's a really pretty, like, it's not a mauvey pink, it's not a peachy pink, it's more of like a beigey kind of pink. It's a really, really pretty color. It reminds me of the Flesh Fantasy lipstick. So what I'm going to do first, what I always do is I'm going to lip line. I'm using the Brown Nouveau lip liner by Pat, just to line my lips. So this is the Brown Nouveau lip liner. It's brown, but it's kind of like a purpley brown. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go with the Makeup Forever Limitless pencil, artist colored pencil in dark brown. I'm just gonna line the outer corner just to kind of like add a little bit of depth and dimension. And then I'm gonna go in with Dream Lover. That's a really pretty pink. Yeah, it very well reminds me of Flesh Fantasy. These two will be really cute together. Flesh Fantasy and this. So this is what Dream Lover looks like. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful color. Gorgeous. Really, really pretty color. Pat always comes out with these kinds of colors. I would definitely like to see her do like more unique nudes, like the more like straight brown nudes or like yellowy nudes, because like I said in my last video, not everybody wants like a pinky beige, pink, mauve, like rose color. Like not everybody likes that. So even though this is pretty, I would like to see like her to come out with more like unique nudes. But yeah, this collection with the lipstick, there is a re-promote, and that is the lip gloss. So I have a spare that I bought with the collection. I'm gonna be giving it away to a friend because I already have Earth Angel, because Earth Angel is a permanent gloss. So if you're worried that you're not gonna get your hands on this gloss, like, you don't need to worry, because this gloss is actually a permanent gloss. So I'm gonna take Earth Angel and I'm just gonna put this over Dream Lover. I'm somebody that, like, if I wear a nude, it has to be glossy. Like, you will not catch me without a glossy nude lip if I wear a nude. And with this Earth Angel, it's like a golden champagne color, but it like shifts like pink and purple. So it morphs and like blends into whatever you put underneath it. So if it's just your bare lips underneath, it'll look one way. If you have a lipstick underneath, it'll look another way. If you put another gloss with it, it'll look a completely different way. And it's literally a shapeshifter. If you really like the gloss, get the gloss. I really like Pat's lip glosses. They're not sticky. They wear really well during the day. I really like her gloss formula. It's one of the few gloss formulas that I actually like. But now we're gonna move on to the blushes. So in the collection, there are 9 blushes for a myriad of skin tones. So like anybody can pick and choose which ones they want. Like I said earlier, you can get them individually or in the kits. I was looking at a couple that I wanted. I ended up picking Paradise Venus and Electric Bloom. So the terracotta shade and the coral shade. I thought this was gonna be orange, and it kind of disappointed me a little bit because on her swatches this showed like more orange, and it's more of like a coral, like salmony pink. I was hoping it was gonna be orange. I was disappointed. But the finish is supposed to be like a demi matte finish that you can build up, you can sheer down, and it's not gonna be super intense. It's just gonna blend and meld into your skin. Also, can we get into the embossment? This is so pretty. It is crazy pretty. I think this is like one of her like first embossed things, and it's not like a overspray. It's like actually like the press, you know. It's really, really pretty. So I was really excited to see that. I would really like to see her do this more in the future. I think what I'm gonna do is I'll probably layer the two of them because I don't want to have to like put one on, show you what one looks like on, put powder, shear it out, and then reapply the other one. So I'm just gonna do this. So this is Paradise Venus. It's really, really pretty. Like on me, it's soft. Like you can see that subtle flush of color, and it just, like you can see that the blush is there. It's not like overpowering. It's not overwhelming. It's a really just pretty soft flush of color. Really, really beautiful. So that's Paradise Venus. Now I'm gonna grab Electric Bloom. I'm just gonna do this on my left cheek. I figured that I can just layer the opposite one and just have them all blend out. So this is this one. Really, really pretty. So this one is a bit more brighter. Bit brighter, but it's still soft that it doesn't look insane. It's still soft to the point it doesn't look like super bright, but you can see it's a bit more brighter and more colorful than Paradise Venus, a bit more noticeable. I just wished it was more orange versus being more pink, but it's really, really, really beautiful. And I'm like packing it on and it's not getting crazy. So yeah, so that's Electric Bloom on this cheek and Paradise Venus on this cheek. More for every day, I would definitely pick Paradise Venus just to wear. It looks really beautiful. Like this color is really beautiful. It's not super bright, but it doesn't just disappear either. This one I feel like I would wear if I want a bit more color on my cheeks. I'm gonna balance the two of them out now, so I'm just gonna add Paradise Venus on top of Electric Coral just to balance them, and so they just look the same and I'm not two-tone cheeked. Now I'm gonna move into the eyeshadow palette. So this is the new Voyeuristic Vixen eyeshadow palette. So in this palette are brand new shades. You have Moonlight Liaison, which is this shade, really like typical creamy highlight shade. Rose Fire Nectar, which is this beautiful duochrome shade. Even though this isn't an astral, it's giving me astral vibes. I'm really excited to stick this on my eyelid. You have Twilight Bronze, which is this really pretty like light bronzy champagne color. And then you have After Dusk, which is like this medium deep chocolatey brown. So starting off, I'm going to dip into After Dusk. I'm gonna use this as like kind of like a blending transition shade. So yeah, I'm just gonna use this as a blending slash transition shade. I'm just throwing this in my crease. I'm not gonna use any other eyeshadows for this look. I'm just gonna solely use this palette. Normally with my palette palettes, what I do is I palette hop and just go in with various like colors from like her palettes. So I'm just gonna run this in my crease. I can just tell from just doing a wash. It's a little bit like patchy here, like right in here. But hopefully as I blend some more, that goes away. It's not doing it on this eye. Like it's not doing it in here. It's just doing it right here. Like right in here on this eye. I'm going to go into a clean blending brush. I'm gonna try to just diffuse that weird kind of patch right here. And just to blend the edge out of the After Dusk shade. Like a shader brush, I'm gonna go into this beautiful shade right here, which is Rose Fire Nectar. Obviously, like Pat has like a shadow. Whoa, I was not expecting that. Okay, she has a shadow already called Pale Fire Nectar and a gloss called Pale Fire Nectar. Child, I was not expecting that. All right, I don't want to fall out, so I'm gonna wet it a little bit. Let's see what happens when I wet this joint. But that really surprised me. All right, like, do you just see the duochrominess? Oh my god. Well, I'm just gonna throw Rose Fire Nectar on that joint. This shadow is like very sparkly and flaky, like the astral shades. And it's performing like the astral shades. Like, do you see that shift? Like, oh, that's so pretty. I think this is one of like the prettiest patch shades ever. Just like, look. So I'm gonna flip to the other side of the brush. I'm gonna take this shade called Twilight Bronze and just pop that right in here in my inner corner. Take it up into my crease like that. It's really, really pretty. This one's not as sparkly as the Rose Fire Nectar, but it does have its own sparkle. It's not like just a pure satin shimmer. I definitely think it's more of a metallic. I'm gonna go back into the brush that I used to blend After Dusk and just make sure to blend out any harsh lines. Go into this shade, which is Moonlight Liaison. I'm just gonna tack that right in my inner corner and blend that into Twilight Bronze. Now I'm just gonna go into the Black Coffee eyeliner, also by Pat. I'm just gonna line my waterline, tight line. And just run that on my lower lash line as well. And I'm gonna go into After Dusk on a smudge liner brush and just run that over the Black Coffee pencil. I popped on some lashes and mascara off camera, so now we're gonna get into the highlighter. So this is the new highlighter, the Divine Glow highlighter. The shade is called Golden Nectar. It's like a champagne-y, peachy gold. I don't know how to describe it, but it's like a peachy champagne gold. So the description is, turn your complexion on with dazzling divinity. This high polished pressed gold highlighter combines skin-loving botanical oils with multi-toned micro pearls, molten luminosity, blends seamlessly into the skin for a smooth, ultra-reflective finish and imperceptible silken feel. It's a Luxe satiny powder. Basically, it's supposed to blend really nicely into your skin. Grab my highlight brush so we can do that. Golden Nectar on the skin. So it is a little bit powdery, but I think it just needs to be warmed up on the skin. But it's really pretty. It's not like super intense. I'm pretty sure you can build it, but it's not like super intense. It's really beautiful. Really, really pretty. But it is a bit powdery. I typically wouldn't use a highlighter this color. I would use something more bronze. I typically prefer more bronzy colors because obviously a color like this can potentially, pull ashy, and I don't like it when highlighters can pull ashy because it'll just give that weird kind of like cast, like this has a little bit. So I'm just gonna take my blush brush and just blend this into the highlighter. Alright guys, so this is the finished look. Obsessed. This whole look, obsessed. Love it. A little bit pinky, a little bit of bronzy, you know, it's a vibe. But let's get into my final thoughts. The blushes are okay. They're blush to me at this point. I'm glad she finally released them. I like how you can continue building and building and building them up and they don't look super intense on the face. Like, it doesn't get like clown-like with her blushes, so I really appreciate that. The formula is really soft, which I really like. There is a little bit of kickback, but that happens with a lot of different powder products, so that doesn't like faze me. One thing with the blushes that I was disappointed about is Electric Bloom. I was hoping that this would be more orange because, like I said earlier, the swatches show that it looks more orange and it pulls more orange, but on me it pulls more of a corally pink color. So I was disappointed. The highlighter, it's okay. It's not like great, but it's not like bad. It's just a highlighter. Everybody has a lot of highlighters already. The color is pretty. I typically like more bronze highlighters, so this is like okay for me. The formula is good. Like, it doesn't look powdery. I mean, but yeah, if you don't have a highlighter by her already, I'd say pick this color up because I think this can be used on multiple different people. But to me, it's just a highlighter. I have so many already. So, in all honesty, for me personally, I would say skip the highlighter. The palette is very pretty. I love the palette. I think the standout shade in this palette obviously is Rose Fire Nectar. It gives me astral vibes without it being an astral shade. It has that same like look that an astral does, and it has that like similar formula that Lavendering in Rose Risque has. Gives that same appearance. Really, really pretty. Also, like, peep that shift though. I would like to see her do more shifty colors like this. I think it would be really, really pretty and really unique as well. More duochromes and more multi-chromes. After Dusk was a little bit patchy out here for me, right in this corner. I do still see a little bit of a patch right here, but I mean, like, it can't be avoided. Not so much really on this eye. Highlight bronze is really cute. I would probably use it as an all over lid shade, and I'd probably mix and match it with some of the other quads as well as the big motherships. So Twilight bronze is really cute for that. Moonlight Liaison, it just looks like all the regular highlight shades in her motherships already. So in all honesty, even though this palette is beautiful, I feel like she could have replaced this shade with a different one just to make the palette a bit more unique, because she already has a lot of these like very light peachy or beigey highlight shades. So I feel like if I was curating this palette, I would switch it out for something different. Possibly just add another matte, like an in-between like matte color, a more blending transitional shade, or I'd add probably another one of these kind of like shifty shades. The vinyls, they're alright. I would just basically use them as this lip balm, keep them in my purse. New lipstick, Dream Lover. We already have very similar colors to this, so if you have a lot of pat lipsticks like me, like I have, you can probably find a different alternative in your collection. You can probably find a different alternative on the website if this is sold out. But yeah, it's not a very unique color because she tends to do a lot of pinky nudes for like new lipstick releases. Earth Angel lip gloss. That is a permanent lip gloss already, so you don't have to rush and get it. You know, like you don't have to rush and get it. It'll always be there. That is everything, I think. Let me run over the prices again real quick. So the blushes are $38 a piece. The highlighter is $48. The palette is $58. The lipstick is $38. Each of the Divinyl balms are $36. Like I said, there are 2 brushes in this collection and they come in a duo. Those are $80. The Earth Angel lip gloss is $28. You can get the Divine Blush Total, which is all 9 blushes. You can get them for $284. You can get trio blushes for $96. The Everything kit, which comes with a blush, highlighter, the palette, the brushes, and all the lip stuff, that's $310. The trio, the Pick and Mix trio, choose your blushes, those are $96. Lip kits $115. Divine Face and Eye kits $112. And then the Essentials kit is $175, which has a blush, highlighter, the palette, the gloss, and the lipstick. And then you can get the Blush and Glow kit, which is $96 as well. When I bought mine in the kits, and then I got like Paradise Venus separately, so it's cheaper to buy in the kits than individually if you are looking like into multiple products from this collection. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what you guys think. Will you pick up this collection? Have you tried the blushes yet? Have you picked up the collection yet? Please let me know in the comments down below. Don't forget to follow me on my social media. Instagram and Twitter are Gbemi Abiola. Snapchat is I Love to Purplefy. And yes, I hope you all have a wonderful day wherever you are, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye guys.